For me and my crew, the most challenging time on board during COVID-19 was, aside from the physical aspect of having to sanitise and all that sort of stuff, but for us it was working face to face with foreign ships crews that we just knew they weren't getting home. You know, they didn't have the luxury of finishing work that night and going home to see their loved ones who may or may not have been ill or losing family members. We had the luxury of going home, so that was really challenging for us, just to know that these men and women were stuck at sea for sometimes 12 or 14 months if they missed their crew change. So that was really difficult. Yeah. The most important thing for me as a seafarer, and probably to improve it, first of all, the most important thing for me as a seafarer is safety. For me as a tug captain, the safety of my crew, the integrity, our integrity as professionals, and delivering a product the best we can to people. Yeah, that's it. And things that we could improve, did you say? Possibly. I know over the years there's been a lot of changes. Things that could really improve, I think, generally for the seafaring community would be better leave and paid leave and more secure leave. You know, knowing when they were going to go on leave and when they weren't going to be there. And you know, we all have to do a job, and we all have to do a job away from our families. But just having internet and communication and things like that, so you're able to stay in touch with your families. 40 years ago, people at sea missed births of their children and deaths and things like that because they just had no way of getting back or being in touch with people. And these days, with the internet, it's very different. Yeah. So the things that have changed or developed during my years as a seafarer working in this industry. I've been working in this industry for 38 years, and the technology, more than anything, the technology. You wouldn't have dreamed 30 years ago that you could press a button and identify the ship that you were, or where a ship was, or it was just next level, you know. So yeah, I think for me technology has been the biggest change over the years, and keeping pace with that. When you're 54 years old, you weren't raised with computers at school, and this has been something that we've all had to learn on the hop. And we're not 15-year-old gamers, we're seafarers, and it's a challenge. It can be a challenge, but yeah, it's rewarding, so that's cool. Well, first and foremost, the industry's changed so much since I've been in this seafaring industry. But I would say don't let anyone dissuade you or talk you out of it, because it's wonderful. It's the best career, and it's, in this country in particular, it's not the biggest career. It's not as like it was. There's not the ships anymore that there used to be, but I would still recommend it to anyone that wanted to have a start, get a start, and pursue it and get in it and grab hold with both hands, because this industry's been great for me and all my colleagues, and we don't know how to do anything else, but we wouldn't want to do anything else. So go for it. If you want to get into this industry, absolutely go for it. It's amazing. So that's about it.